Hello guys, Anmarchi here, and today I'm going to show you a great way to store your horses in Minecraft. I built this a while ago on the Mineshaft survival server. You see, here I'm on my horse, and if I were to just hop off and walk away, my horse would wander to who knows where. But I built this little horse garage. You pull up, bring your horse right here, click this button, drop him off, hop out, and then you can walk right out and the horse can't. Now when it's time to go get your horse, you walk up, click on him, stand here and bring them out. Simple as that. It's a very simple to build and very simple to use, and I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Alright, it's been a while since I built this, so I'm probably going to need a few jump cuts here, but I'm going to get started. It's going to have 3 here, this will be the block that moves, and then 3 here. And then the size of it doesn't really matter. You can mix and match and make it as big as you want. Just be sure to make it big enough to put a horse in there. And if you're going to be putting more than one horse in there, you're going to want to make it pretty big, because sometimes horses bump into each other and make each other suffocate in walls. So now that I got this done, I'm just going to build this up a bit, make it look just like the one that you saw on the server. I'm going to use stone bricks, but you can use whatever building block you want. Be sure to make sure it's not like redstone blocks or anything like that. That would conduct a current, because there is an aspect of this that is redstone. We will get to that as well. Like so. And I will get back to you when I finish the framework, and I'll let you see what it looks like. Alright guys, now here I am with the finished framework. This is, if you fly above you can see, it's an 8 by 6 by 4. So it's 4 tall, 8 long, and 6 wide. You can kind of mess with the dimensions yourself, make it bigger or smaller. The most important part here is really just the door. But if this is one of your first redstone builds, I recommend that you just follow my my building to pretty much exact, just to get down the basics right here. I put slabs over here, but you could put full blocks. I just put them here because I think that it looks a little nicer. You could see full blocks would look like this. I think that slabs just look a bit nicer, and the horse still can't get out. Only you can. Horses are too wide. So the next part that we'll get started on is the button on the outside. It's going to go right here. You're going to want to dig down below. We are going to need a sticky piston. Sticky piston right here. Oh, pointing upwards. And that's going to be extended, but we will get to that. There's going to be a lot of tearing up. We're probably going to have to mess with these walls a little too, just to make all the redstone work. Now, this, we are going to simply set up a, you know what, for lack of confusion, I will use iron blocks just for the blocks that are touching redstone. Just to make it a little easier to follow. So this will most likely have to be changed up. Put that there, and that there. So you could see, as is right now, this would work. We can cover this over top, but we might have to change that when we get to a little bit later in the build, when we work on the string. That works for now. I'm just going to leave that set up. So now the string, get yourself some string and some tripwire hooks. Here we go. And hang those right here. And yeah, this is going to need to be a full block. I made it glass. And right here. These are also going to have to go. I think I made it work a little differently, but whatever. Here. Just hang the tripwire. You'll see this will become taut. I don't think that the horse can get out on its own now. And now what we're going to do is run redstone right across here. To keep that window, I'm going to move it up a block. Right here. Just so I can keep the window. And I will do the same on the other side for the sake of symmetry. I like windows in builds, and I think that they're important. So you see, lights up. It's easier to build in creative, so it might be a little bit harder if you're in survival. So we see, we're good. Now this part, you're going to have to break some blocks here, if these were glass. Or you could leave them if you want to see how the redstone works. But we have to go down. So I'm going to do a simple spiral down. with the redstone, just like so, and that should be good. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to go underground as quickly as possible. Good. Now that we're underground with the redstone, I'll put, I don't know if, did it reach that far? Might have to put this here and this here just to be safe, because I think that's more than 15 blocks. So now we want to dig over this way until we hit, oh, did we miss it? There we go. This. Now, this part is pretty simple. We are just going to link this wire right here up to that, and this should work. See? Oh, for some reason it's when we get off. Oh, it's locking the repeater. Simple fix, I think. Let's see. There we go. So, just to go over that, that's 2 tripwire hooks right here. And if you see, if we get a horse in here, the horse cannot trigger this, even when it rears up. Oh, he's dying. See, they suffocate in walls. Not very good. But if we were standing on the horse, whoops, accidentally spawned a baby horse. I need a bare hand. If we were on the horse, what the heck? If we were on the horse, it would go down. Now I haven't tamed the horse, so I don't get to control it, but it goes down when you're on the horse. This works. So I will give you guys a minute if you want to pause the video, kind of take that down. Simple 2 tripwire hooks leading down and around. And you can actually shorten this right here. I made this a bit too big. In Mineshaft Survival, it was a little bit smaller, but you do not need to make it that long. It's as simple as this should do. There we go. Might not even need that second one. But yes, the final answer for the redstone is this. If you want to pause the video here, you will see this. And this is the contraption from before. Don't break the floor. This is for demonstration purposes only. Very simple contraption. And don't forget there's a piece of redstone on top of this. Now I will patch up the floor, and we can go into the final build touches. Alright, now we can finish the build here. You're going to want to cover this part up. You can put some blocks here and here. Don't put one here, it will cut the wire. You could put a half slab. What I did is I built a little silo type thing off the back. And if you're looking at it and focusing on it, it might seem like, oh, it's so big, it obstructs, you know, the view or whatever, or it messes this up, messes up the whole build. That's not true. It's not that bad. It's kind of cool. It's worth it for the level of functionality it adds. And if you want, I fill in like that a lot just to make stuff look cool. I think that looks nice. Moving along, you can just cap this off. Build it up one more. Throw some, I don't know, this block isn't even needed. There we go. I meant to get wooden half slabs. And this part is kind of more aesthetic. It's what you want it to look like, so go ahead and build whatever you want here. You can use whatever blocks you want. I just kind of wanted to let you know that you're going to want to build a little redstone covering here. And here, I like to use stairs. I find that they kind of make this little bit bulky part of the build a little slimmer looking, and then I'll put these over top, this over here, and so on. I'll do the same over this way, and I will actually finish the build and I'll be back. Alright guys, I finished up this build. This was in creative, so it's just a little bit quick and dirty, but this is what it looks like. I think it still looks pretty nice. You can make it look nicer with quartz and whatever blocks you like to use in your single player or multiplayer world. In here you might want to put some light, but I'm not going to because this is just a creative world. I did forget one thing down here. We've got our little pulse thing. Extend that. So yeah, that's going to be all. Don't forget that the pulse thing looked like this. I feel like it's a very important part, and we only touched on it for a second, but I think that you guys get it. We got a sticky piston, block, sticky piston, and that. And then over here, you got a button. And the wooden button I prefer, it's just a longer pulse. And then the only other major part of the redstone build is the tripwire hook that's linked up to this. So you can see that this is what this looks like outside, and then the tripwire hook is above, and through this system of bringing the wire down, that little silo right there, it's connected underground to this. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, share on Facebook with your friends or Twitter or whatever you use. You could hit like, and if you're new around here, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.